Down here in the shop again. I'm glad you can join me. Today we're going to finish off this mini maxx rear diff. I have some marine grease and I put it inside this, just this little ink cartridge thing, and can really put your grease where you want it, see, which is on the actual gears itself. Okay, so we do this thin layer all the way around. And we don't make a giant mess either. Okay, now that we've had this all the way around, put it in there. Put your cups there. And that is like so. Now, let's put the lid on this. Okay, now you have your screws, which are 2s, 2mm on the screws. Putting the case back together here that covers the differential. Normally, like I said, I use power tools to zip right through this stuff, but for the video, I don't mind. And you have rusty headed screws there. You put some WD-40 on them, wash them off with them. And there you go. Now let's get the rest of the parts quick. Pins, and that is a 2.5. And there it is, complete. Now what we have to do is we have to put it into here. into here, if you can see. Okay. Just like that. Bingo. In. See? Bottom looks like that. Gonna have a bunch of screws, which is what we have. A bunch. Okay, we have this part as well. So there's where your 3 counter screws are going to go, inside of here. Countersunk, see that? Those will go here. Actually, you have 4. 3 and 4. And the rest of your screws, we're just using the 2. And you can start putting them in. If you ever get stuck, just go to the computer, go to the Mac, go to your manual. If you threw it out, go to the computer, and it's pretty easy. Let's put a screw in here. Actually, here comes your shock towers now. Okay, so oh, I think I made a dear mistake here, folks. I definitely made a mistake. Let's take these off again. No big deal. This is my first time really working on it. I should have figured the shock tower had to somehow fit on there. Okay. 2 screws, wow. Okay. The shock tower goes like this. Yes, it does. So let's put that together. And we're taking our 2 out of here. When I always say 2, it's usually 2 millimeter. That's what we're talking. Put that back in. Come to the other side. Like I said, I left the screws in here, so it makes it way easier when you try to put it together. And we're almost done with this, believe it or not. Okay, so let's put a screw in here. And we're going to go another screw in here. And that's going to hold the shock tower down. Now you can, since they're both started, now you can really hammer down on the one. And then tighten up the second. There you go, folks. And you can see you've met your seam right here. So now is where we want to take this and marry it, right? Oh, gotta take this one out. Sorry, folks. Perfect. And you can see right there, may have to just shove those in a little. And now we can put that center screw in that I just had to take out a minute ago. You can see there's it. That's a good fit. Okay, let's finish off these side screws. We have a screw right here. And believe it or not, these tires are marked. There's an F on the fronts. I have no idea why, but so I kept them the same way. Okay, we got all our screws there. Do we have any more here? What's underneath here? Anything? No, we're good. What do we have underneath here now? Okay. We have our two screws right here. And then we have our lid. For this, which is going to come on next, and then I'm going to get a battery. We're going to put the tires on. Going to get a battery and see how it works. Like I said, if you don't take apart your truck, you're never going to get to know it, and then you will get frustrated and get out of the hobby because you're like, well, it's got to sit, and every time I break it, I got to take it to the hobby shop. Nah, you don't want to do that. Do it yourself. Let's see how tricky this will be. Not. Just joke. So now here's your countersunk screws. See how the end of those looks different? And those go into the plastic counter sunk. You got a magnetic screwdriver. It's important to have good tools. Let's get these tires. Notice I keep the wheel nuts on the end even while I'm working on it so we don't lose them. Let's get those wheels, folks. That's the battery it comes with. I usually use a little ratchet for stuff like this. Slow it down. Yeah, real tools. Okay, let's get her up on this little mini stand here. Hang on with that. We're going to take the 35 battery that it comes with. Put it in here, plug it in, transmitter on first, then car. Okay. Here we go. Both wheels moving now. The issue before was, and this may happen to you, when you go to pull your throttle, only one wheel will turn. And this one might not, which is this one was not turning. So therefore, the diff gears were stripped, chewed up, whatever you want to call it. It's a beast. And I'm enjoying it. Hope you like and subscribe. And I'll put out more content. Thanks for watching.